Hey y'all! I'm down on the coast of North Carolina doing some winter surfing, and I saw this wild edible plant. So this is eastern prickly pear, Opuntia humifosa is the Latin name. Grows all over the southeast and a really amazing winter edible plant to find. So we don't have anything that looks like this in the southeast. This is really the dominant cacti that you're gonna see. It's got these wide, narrow pads. It's got the fuchsia colored fruits, and the whole thing is edible. The pads are really high in starch, the fruit are really high in sugar, so great winter edible plant to get your hands on. You may have actually even seen this in the grocery store and not known it. Especially Mexican grocery stores, it's oftentimes gonna be labeled as nopal, but you can cook this. So obviously the way that you process this is gonna be really important. As a cacti, you don't want any of those little spines in your mouth. So you use fire and heat to dissolve those. So you would take a forked stick or your knife and you would spear the pad through and cook it over a fire. So it's gonna take about 10 minutes total, you cooking it on either side. And once you're finished, you can slice it open and consume the inside. It's gonna taste a lot like baked squash, and it's gonna have a lot of the same nutritional profile as baked squash as well. The fruits, the way that you would process them is very, very similar. Here's one here. But the fruits do have, oops, there it goes. The fruits do have little tiny spines on them too, so you're gonna wanna cook those over a fire. It's gonna take a little bit less time, and then you can eat those. You can make those into an amazing jam. This is actually starting to be used more and more in gourmet cooking. Really unique flavor. Because the fruits are so high in sugar as well, they also store really, really easily, both before they're cooked and after. Before they're cooked though is preferable. So y'all let me know if you run into eastern prickly pear. Unlike the western prickly pear, it doesn't grow to be that tall. It gets about 3 feet max, and it's gonna spread all over the ground. It loves this dry, open, disturbed soil where it has tons and tons of access to sunlight, like a lot of our other cacti do. Grows all over the ground. I actually got some in my foot, even though I'm wearing shoes. I got some in my foot over my sandals as I was walking over here. So keep your eye out for it, and don't try to obliterate it if it's in your yard. Know that you can eat it, and you might want to keep it around as a food source and medicine source as well. So let me know if y'all see this, and hopefully I will see y'all at the next Wild Edible and Medicinal Plants class, and we will talk about this and many, many more.